Hey, John Cruz here, and I've got right in front of me the 3 big swim bait rods from Cashion Fishing. You know, anytime that you're going to be throwing one of the big swim baits, kind of like we've got here, one of these 3 rods is going to be exactly what you need. And I'm going to show you the differences between each one of them. Now, they've got a regular heavy action, they've got an extra heavy, and they've got a 2 extra heavy. Now, each one of the rods are 7 feet, 11 inches long, and just like all the Cashion rods made right here in America, made in North Carolina, going to be exactly where you want your product to be from. They've got all the best components, and as you can see, the regular heavy action is what I'm going to start with. This one gets a lot of work in my boat because I throw moderately sized swim baits like this Tater Hog right here is a Hogfather Junior. This heavy action is what you're going to throw 1/2 ounce up to 2 ounces. Anytime you're going to be going bigger than that, you probably want to go to the next action up, but this is like I said, the heavy action up to 2 ounces. It's very strong, very powerful rod, but it's parabolic. It bends throughout. It's got the micro guides, so you're gonna get an unbelievable feel with that bait. And then when you want a little heavier bait, you're gonna go 1 to 4 ounces. You're gonna go extra heavy with the 7 foot 11 inch. Still has the micro guides, a little heavier action as far as the power in the rod. You know, probably where you're gonna get the bigger Spro, double jointed swim baits, or maybe even the big Ospreys. Kind of depending on, if you're a big bait guy, you know what you're looking for. But if you're gonna be throwing the really big baits, the Depths 250s, the really big swim baits, the really big boot tail baits, you're gonna want the 2X. Now they call this the 1/2 pounder. If you're throwing swim baits up to 8 ounces, that's right, up to 1/2 pound, this rod right here will throw it. And one of the things that they did on this rod is that they put a little bit bigger guides so that you don't have to put quite as many on there. A little bit bigger guides, and it's definitely a little bit stiffer. This thing can do the heavy lifting. It can heave those really big swim baits out there for you, and it's got all the power to catch those giant bass that those big giant swim baits catch. So next time you're looking for one of the big swim bait rods, make sure you check out these 3 from Cashion and base it on what size lure you're going to be throwing. Select it, you'll be happy.